Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Claims Game, brought to you by Injury Consulting Group. I am your host, Edna Feliciano-Flatts. Today, we're here to break down the ins and outs of personal injury claims step by step. We're talking about something that doesn't get enough attention and is absolutely crucial to the success of your case, the intake process. Whether it's done through a lawyer's office or right here at Injury Consulting Group, the first conversation can set the tone of everything that follows. So let's get into why intake isn't just about gathering basic information. It's where strategy, trust, and clarity begins. Let's start with the basic. The intake process is often the first point of real contact between the injured person and who are going to help them fight for justice. This step isn't just a formality, it's where we get the facts straight. How the injury happened, what medical treatment is on the way, who's the potential defendants are, and what kind of damages we may be looking at. But more than that, it's about listening. Because when someone calls in, they're often overwhelmed, in pain, or stressed. A good intake specialist doesn't just fill out a checklist. They show empathy. They build that rapport, that trust that can be the foundation of a strong case. Now, you might be wondering, does it matter whether intake happens? And that is a great question. At a law office, the intake may be more focused on determining whether the case is worth pursuing legally, which is totally valid, but sometimes the human side of things can get lost in transaction, especially if it's a large, high-volume firm. At Injury Consulting Group, we work hand in hand with legal teams, but we often have more space to focus on the person, you, not just the case. We act as a bridge between a client and the legal world, helping them understand what's ahead while making sure no critical details fall through the crack. We watch for missing information, red flags, even treatment gaps very early in the case. Things that can or could break your case. So what makes a strong intake? Well, here are three things that could make a strong intake. Accuracy. The facts needs to be solid from the jump. Empathy. Clients aren't just a case. They are people. Truthfulness. Ask the right questions. Then ask the questions that aren't in any forms. And remember, the way we handle intakes isn't just about the now. It's also about how that record reads 6 months from now when the case is being reviewed or settled. Strong intake leads to strong claims. That is it for today's episode on the importance of intakes, whether you're working with a law firm or a team like ours at Injury Consulting Group. It's clear this first step matters a lot. If you're in the business of helping injured victims, or if you're someone who's been hurt and need guidance, never underestimate the power of a solid, supportive intake team. Thank you for listening to the Claims Game. Don't forget to follow us for more behind the scenes insights, and we'll chat next time.